Ready to begin, are we? Well, that's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives us his full cooperation. Okay. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Through this first mission, you will come to understand the nature of struggle with the primals. The realm may appear well on its way to recovery, but reality paints a far bleaker picture. The truth is out there, Dan, and I would have you discover it for yourself. Always watching. Alright. To Camp Drybone. Speak with Isambard. Isambard. They've taken the hobbits. Alright, so we go here. 320. To the land of Eastern Thanalan. Raining hard out here. Isambard. I am Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventurer fitting your description would be along. She also warned us to be wary of the Almajar. It seems we know who the culprits are, at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look at me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victims safely returned. Isambard of Camp Drybone is seeking help to solve a mystery. Oh, let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Almajar culprits in all of this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Almajar's hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Almajar still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You'll find them on the eastern road. God willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Almajar seeks in this area. It's always a difficult task to figure out how the heck to get out of here. Wraps itself around, coiled like two twin snakes. Unsolved mystery. Oh, we got some ripe corpses over here by the wagon. A hostile presence. Oh, the Almajar. Oh, that's the first time I've been able to use that. I haven't used that yet. I haven't used Rage of Halon yet. It was the first time I got to use it. I've retrieved all the ripe corpses, all gone into my left pocket. Doing alright here, Jaffa. Come on in. Welcome to the rain. It is good to see you have returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? I got some flowers, apparently. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amujar? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amujar remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the Reborn disappearing is all but confirmed, but I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amujar raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travellers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Isambard aims to turn his investigation to the common folk. Oh no. Well, thank goodness I don't actually have to display that. What say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons all these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of August, who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar, a rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. There, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Or you could just walk like 5 steps. You come in here with me. Where's this guy? Where's this quaffer? Quaffing away. That door doesn't open. What? Is this not the inn? Or maybe there's not the inn. I guess that ain't the inn. Here we go. This is the inn. Dude, like, absolute way up. This is the place. Dude, wasted outside. Trying to keep it together. Well, gods be damned. You're the bloody adventurer who threw me back in Uldar. What in the 7 hells do you want with me now? Read this, punk. Dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours, Isambard. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Lay them all for fools and coax some hard labour out of them, I did. If anything, yeah, they're even more timid than before. Or with all the disappearances. You go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. He remembers. But please, sir, just leave me be. Alright. Just let him go, okay. A devious derelict. I've nothing to say but this. Thou take who, or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Petrified pauper. What do you want from me? Oh, I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Well, that was good for nothing. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A whole lot of them are terrified. There's been no talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Just let them go. Welcome back, Dan. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from August. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. A little upgrade. Oh, that's right. Is that the downside? Is that I can't do that. I gots to wear this. Well, this one rather. Isabard would have you learn. Yep. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask than at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church, down to the northwest of here. And so long as you are headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than to see it done. You to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the Lichard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Landama, Obama. Alright, let's go there. Blowfly swarms. Marquez? I am Marquez, yes. A body, of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, sir. If you seek a place of burial, and there is an empty grave atop the ridge, take the path and lay him to rest there. We just threw the body down. And turned him into some rocks. We glamoured him up. Oh, may they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Al-Sen can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Al-Sen within the church walls. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. A big bottle of wine right next to you there. Said, you seek knowledge of missing dry bone inhabitants? Well, it is true I am closer to the people than any other order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am in the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marquez would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Thancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquez, and soon. Marks! Marky Mark. Just relax over there, Mark. Eisenbahn. Thank you, Dan. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn aught of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Dan? A pleasure, my dear Eisenbahn. The name is Thancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with August more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to his notion. This notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance, abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good Sister Alcen herself? Alcen? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Lich Keeper Marks, I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Cotton Acton? What? The frick? It's like in The Witcher 3, like you start off with this really cool gear, and before you know it, you're in this. And you have to take it because it's got better stats. But not in this case. To hell with that thing. Eisenbahn is concerned about the questions surrounding Sister Alcen's integrity. Sister Alcen cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? I grow weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy, Dan. See if you cannot glean something from him about Alcen's activities. Over here. No. Oh, he's over there. It's not this way at all. You lied to me. What, a chocobo? I guess it's not that far. This rain be heavy though. Meotragus Nanny? And the invisible city. What? Oh, it's these ruins. Once was the invisible city, now it's very visible. And busted up and broken. Here we go. Oh yeah. That triple combo. Slice and dice. You don't want any of this, do you, punk? Hey? You don't want any of this, do you? Hey? Doing it for the children. For the kiddos. Bop, 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 bop. This be the place. Uncombed urchin. Standing in the rain. Please help. Sister Alcen went all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thau and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside heard her? Please help her. A what? The what and the what? Oh, she went over here. She went to the invisible city. Or close by. Good go. Oh. You're gonna get the combo. Bop, 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 bop. You know, I would take a bigger shield. I don't mind that exact the look of it. If they could make it like twice the size, I'd be happy. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. Seems my gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes. Well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. We'll see it safely back to him. Yeah, if I could have it the same size as my paladin, like about that big, about that big, same design, everything, it'd be fine. Let's join this fate over here. What is my fate? The Undertaker. Oh, I can't use my combo now because I've synced. Oh, and it's just one enemy. It's just the Undertaker. Get dashed. Go on, don't just stare at it. Smack him. I'll tank it. Smack it. Maybe she was trying to provoke him with that yellow helmet. My fate complete. Was a big forward roll. Ah, damn it. He hasn't learned the ways of the forward roll. Hey, Larry. Run back. The rain's finally eased up. It's been pouring the whole time we've been here. What? Sister Alcen was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods forfend. I will secure a room at the inn for her, should she require any rest. Searching for mementos of orphans, and risking her own well-being in the doing, no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yeah, Thancred, what's up with that, pal? Whatever. Oh, actually, it's a bit of... So, I was taking those Allagan pieces before, but now, because of the glamour dresser thing, I might just collect armor, right? Do I have more options? Right? Like padded leather duckbills? Isambard seems to have a message for you from Thancred. I am well glad I reserved the inn room for Sister Alcen. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers than she initially let on. Thankfully, she expected to make her full recovery. But now, on to the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amuljar encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Southwest. Southwest, southeast. Is southwest? Southeast. He said southeast. He said the right thing. Okay. What? Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Southern Thanalan? Oh, we haven't been there at all. Little Alamigo. Zanrak. The Red Labyrinth. Yeah, I took down the Undertaker. Steel chair from the top rope. Bam! Well, in this case, my chair is my shield. My steel chair is my shield. Works just as well. Should have a system where you can come here, and jump on the edges, and then pull yourself up. In full armor. So, like, it takes a while. He doesn't just pull himself straight. He's like, ah! And he's like, kicks the leg over. He's like, ah! Sweating and everything. Rolls on the ground, stays there looking at the sun for a while. Thancred. Ah, there you are, Dan. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about Sister Alcen. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Alcen near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amuljar caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Dan. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? God damn it, that better not be a koala. It is a koala. What? Koala Joey? Oh, God. Hey, Abuja. Some of that. Some of this. But it's so strange that it's just a koala, right? Because in this game, it's like they get a koala, and they go, yeah, we'll combine that with a duck, no? A queer leaflet. I am almost 100% convinced that when they were making this game and they came up with names and words, they went to the thesaurus and they're looking around. Yeah, that'll do. We need something to say odd leaflet, queer leaflet. That's the one. I take that. We need something a little different, a little bit different. And cred. Yep. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Look at this queer leaflet. This leaflet. See the wealth of now to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And these bits about now thou seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Alcen makes of it. Show the queer leaflet to Sister Alcen. Kangaroo with a cat head. You know what I mean? Chicken with a donkey head. That's a boss. That's a raid boss. Oh man, if you just let's go, just make up some combinations of animals. Just tell the AI to do it. Probably what happened. Early form of AI. Come up with a bunch of animals and switch them around. Switch their heads around. What's a drop? Will I survive? Of course I'll survive. Hold roll. Oh, buddy. One day you'll learn. One day you'll learn. Where is she? Where's she at? Oh, there she is. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor to this day? Check this out. What is this? Blasphemous! These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? The plot thickens, Dan. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to this deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here.